Welcome back to My Kitchen with Jake. I'm your host, Chef Jake Osborne, and we're here at Lobdell's restaurant. We're hanging out in the line for our pastries, but I'm here with Chef Les Eckert, and we've got a really useful sign. So we were just talking about our espresso shots. While we're waiting in line, we can cover what this is about. So you were telling me that it depends on how you do your shot and what you end up with, right? Your espresso shot?
It is.
So, okay, we're looking at an espresso is just what comes straight out, right?
Yes.
And then cappuccino with steamed milk and milk foam.
But notice the amount of like espresso versus the amount of steamed foam.
Is it just double?
It's double.
So two full, it's like two full of the
Actually,
Demitas cups?
yes.
Very cool. And then with the milk foam and the steamed milk, can you do that with an allergen?
Yes, you can, because some of the nuts and like coconut nut milks are now coming out with a barista addition maybe, or a type of milk. So it's thicker, so it does foam.
Oh, how cool. I think I saw Oatly's got one of those.
Yes.
I like that Oatly brand. So, okay, and then you've got chocolate syrup for a mocha, espresso, and whipped cream. For a latte, it's just one shot of espresso, steamed milk, and milk foam.
Right, or sometimes it's two shots, but just know latte is lot of milk. Even though latte means milk, it's the only way I can remember is latte is a lot of milk.
Latte, lot of
So
milk.
that's the one of the two that will have more milk than the cappuccino.
I'm going to remember that now. I really like that. And then Americano. I didn't know Americano. It was just espresso and water. I have this
and
thing.
hot water.
Really? So I've got this thing with my little wand at home where I get a little bit of water when I pull my espresso shot. So maybe I'm just destined to be making Americanos all the time. And then you guys have got Carmelo, brown sugar, chai tea.
And those are our latte based. So these are more milk based, or like the brown sugar latte is normally made with oat milk, but it can be made with cow milk.
Gotcha. My latte milk. And then mochas. Hawaiian Salt, Almond Joy, and Milky Way. I know. I think that's going to be the one that I have to get.
The Hawaiian Salt. So your mocha obviously has chocolate in it in some form everywhere. So the Hawaiian Salt actually has cocoa, but the Almond Joy and the Milky Way have chocolate syrup.
Ooh, delightful.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's our turn. So
Oh,
now
yes.
the lines come down.
I know.
So let's go check it out. Looks like there's still some things left, but we're getting picked through.
Yes, it goes quickly.
I believe it.
And then we replenish. So throughout the morning, we will replenish. So the bakery is making things throughout the morning to keep them fresh. Things that are normally served warm, we keep in a warmer. So you might see one or two of something because we're keeping them warm in the back.
Makes perfect sense.
And then we have the cooler here. So we do have a grab and go sandwiches, salads, and superfood bowls. So some are overnight oats, some are chia seed. So we started doing the grab and go. So if you want a healthier option, or if you truly want your pastry and then grab something to go enjoy your afternoon plans, you've already got lunch.
Well, and in this area, that's perfect. Everybody wants to grab and go. So you can go see the lighthouses and go visit
And you
the
say lighthouse
wineries.
because we have a lighthouse chicken sandwich, and we also have a smoky tug for our tugboat and the vessels that are out in the bay.
That's adorable. Well, this is an awesome display. It's truly gorgeous, and I love that you can see everything that's in there.
Yes, and the students make everything you see here.
It's incredible. All of that laminated dough. Oh,
Right.
so let's talk about what you got to do for sanitation here. Our friend Dawn is packaging some stuff up. Clearly, no, she didn't need gloves because she's using her spatulator, and she's putting it directly into a container. So, of course, you can't just touch with your bare hands. So that's why she went with the spatula, right?
Correct. And then when it's busy and two people have to come back here, then usually one person will have the gloves on because they're doing solely food, and one person's writing the checks. But when you're one person writing the checks and it's busy, changing gloves sometimes isn't an option, but you have to be safe.
Yeah,
So
that's a lot of risk for cross-contamination.
yes, so keeping the spatula, and if you notice, Don's keeping the handle off of where the food sits. So it's just one more way of being able to keep safe in
Absolutely.
a situation where you might be the only person and you're touching ready-to-eat food, but then you have to touch a pen, and so you got to think wisely. How
Yep.
can I still do my job and do it efficiently, keep my customers happy, but safe?
Yep. Urgency means move quickly, but you've
Right.
got to maintain your mind.
So I think we need to order something.
I think we do too. But
Okay.
one more thing I wanted to cover before we do, because I'm
Sure.
looking at all of this gorgeousness, but I'm looking through all of these plastic things. And they're sneeze guards, right? This is
Yes.
keeping the food safe from the public, because not only can chefs contaminate food, but so can customers.
Right.
So with all of this being exposed, you've got multiple layers of protection
Right.
from us, but it also gets us so close that you just want to grab it.
Yes.
It's really cool.
And then likewise, the students, we don't allow jewelry
Right.
in the kitchen. So from the neck up, no jewelry, no tongue rings, anything that can just increase that potential for something. No
Yeah.
fingernail polish. They're only allowed a simple band, just like the health department says, just a simple band.
Yep.
And they can't even wear watches on their wrists. They can wear them on their apron, but
Yep.
you got to keep them safe as well as your food safe.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what you were telling me earlier about the skomuffins,
Go muffy.
the skomuffy, right?
Yes.
Is that them over there?
Yes, so a scone and a muffin have a baby. It's the skomuffy.
The skomuffy.
Yes,
With an FFIE, skomuffy.
yes,
Of course.
skomuffy.
They look phenomenal.
Yes.
Well, we're definitely going to have to get a couple of those.
Oh yes,
And the mousse brownie, that's gorgeous. These are all really, really similar to the products that I've learned to make. They're high profit, right? Lots of quick breads, lots of things that you can emulate over and over and over and be consistent with,
Yes.
right? So it's very beautiful. And the cookies are perfectly round. I love it.
yes, and they do it by hand.
Well, we're going to have to get our order on, and then we're going to have to take a seat, I think.
Yes.
Shall we take a break, and then we'll get our snack on?
Yes,
All
let's
right.
get our snack
Well,
on.
let's take a break, and we'll be right back when My Kitchen with Jake continues.